They moved into the new house on a quiet evening, believing it was the fresh start their family desperately needed after the loss that had shattered them months ago. And although the place was old, slightly broken, and strangely silent, the father kept repeating that this home would help them heal, while the mother forced soft smiles and little Ayan ran innocently from room to room, his small footsteps echoing through the empty halls. For the first 2 nights, everything felt normal, almost peaceful, until the third night at exactly 2:17 a.m. when the mother suddenly woke up with her heart racing for no clear reason. And that's when she heard it, a soft, broken humming drifting slowly from the hallway, the kind of humming that sounds like someone trying not to cry. So she quietly slipped out of bed, thinking maybe Ayan was awake, but when she gently pushed open his door, he was fast asleep, curled tightly under his blanket and hugging his teddy bear. Yet the humming was still there behind her, closer, now colder, and her hands began to shake as she hurried back to wake her husband, and together they stepped into the dark hallway where the wooden floor creaked under their feet. But the second they fully opened the bedroom door, the humming stopped instantly, leaving only thick silence and a wave of cold air that made the mother's skin crawl. And although the father tried to laugh it off as old house noises, his eyes showed he didn't believe his own words. Over the next few days, small unsettling things began to happen. Cabinet doors slightly open when no one touched them, Ayan's toys appearing in different places, faint cold spots in the hallway that made the mother pause every time she walked through. And sometimes very late at night she thought she heard soft dragging footsteps outside Ayan's room, slow and careful, like someone didn't want to be noticed. But the real fear began one evening when Ayan came running into their bedroom, pale and trembling, and whispered, "Mama, the lady in my room is crying again," which made both parents freeze completely. And although the father immediately checked every corner of the room, the closet, the windows, under the bed, everything looked empty. Yet the air inside felt unnaturally freezing, heavy with something invisible. After that night, none of them slept properly, and the house itself began to feel wrong. Like sadness was soaked deep into its walls, watching them quietly. And one afternoon, while cleaning the hallway storage cabinet, the mother noticed a loose wooden panel at the back, which she carefully pulled aside, revealing a dusty hidden photo album. And the moment she opened it, her fingers started trembling because inside were pictures of the previous family who had lived there. Smiling parents, birthday decorations, happy moments. But in every single photo stood a small boy almost exactly Ayan's age. Always in the same house, the same rooms, the same hallway where she now stood. And her breathing grew uneven as she turned the final page, and a folded newspaper clipping slipped into her lap, her hands shaking violently as she read the headline, "Young child dies mysteriously inside family home." And the date was from years ago, but the address was their house. And that night the crying returned louder than ever, not from the hallway this time, but directly from Ayan's room, causing both parents to rush toward it in pure panic. And when they pushed the door open, what they saw made the mother collapse into tears on the floor because Ayan was sitting upright on his bed, eyes half closed, like he was listening to someone gently patting the empty space beside him, rocking slightly as if comforting a frightened friend. And in a soft, sleepy whisper, he said into the darkness, "Don't cry, Mama is here. I'm with you." And the father couldn't move, couldn't breathe, because right beside Ayan, the mattress slowly sank down as if an invisible child had just laid there, and the room grew colder and colder, while the faint sound of quiet sobbing slowly faded into the silence, as though for the first time in years, someone in that house finally felt less alone.